Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Haaland, Mbappe. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's the chance! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Hong Kong clearly should have gone for the easy
chance to finish. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Hong Kong with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well.
Has a go! It's there! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Hong Kong are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And it's Gerrard. Now it's Messi. Van Basten. Oh, that's a fine interception. Hong Kong have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. Hong Kong ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Well timed, excellent interception. Roberto Carlos. Spread neatly. And here's Haaland.
Look, movement creates...
And now the hit! Oh, great save, but... Ah, he's given it away. Real chance! Van Dijk. Now Costa Curta. Van Dijk. Now Costa Curta. Van Dijk. And it's Vieira. More and more pressure on the ball here. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Gerrard. And here's Van Basten. Bale. Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal!
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Maldini has got himself a free kick. Bale going face to face with his great rival. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. And that interception was... Oh, they could be caught out here. Now it's Mbappe, and he's running through. Now can he find a finish? nicely aimed pass. And now the breakaway. It's a promising position. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Showing good feet. And it's Thuram. Hong Kong looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Tomiyasu, a player who needs no introduction. And that's a throw-in. Del Piero. And he was quick to react. Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mbappe. Now it's Schneider. Haaland! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Haaland. Gerrard. And it's Maradona.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Costa Curta. Vieira. Haaland. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2 on the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at them.
And the finish! And he's really put himself on the line here. Hong Kong have their second corner now. Messi. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. He's played him through. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Van Basten. Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, he's bustling through here. And it's Messi. He's gone for goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Rijkaard. He's tried one! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Bale has found the net here, of course.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Rijkaard. White is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mbappe! Goal! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And yes, it's him again. So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Oh, delightful ball. Maldini. Vieira. Here's Maradona. Bale. Van Basten. Maradona. Hong Kong can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Gerrard. And here's Bale. Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the pass is intercepted. Van Basten.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mbappe. Thuram cuts it out. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Del Piero! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Del Piero clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter, being the kind of...
Can he finish? Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. White, can he get it through? Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. Hong Kong leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Bale gets a foot in here. Oh, that's fabulous. Bale. Up he goes! Maldini clears. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gerrard. Now it's Maradona. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And it's Messi. Thuram. Now it's Messi. Now it's Gerrard. Messi. Oh, that's neat. Here's Vieira. Del Piero. Now it's Haaland. And now the breakaway. Messi. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Gerrard. And that's a good ball.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Valverde. Now that's well seen too. Vieira. No way through. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Del Piero. Spread it left. No chance to finish. Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Thuram. Costa Curta. Neymar. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
30 minutes gone.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Not the most accurate pass. Maradona. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Messi. Big chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And the counter is on. Hong Kong looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. It's gone out for a throw-in. Gerrard. Thuram. Defending was strong and firm. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Roberto Carlos. Thuram. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar. Great ball if he can get there. Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Bale. And that's been won straight back. That looks a good ball through. Rijkaard. Bale. Now it's Haaland. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
I think, on the whole, the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Hong Kong lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. And we are back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he cuts out the supply. Vieira. He's through here. Messi. Out to the left it goes. Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving... And Messi! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Maldini, very much a man of this moment. Still just the single goal between the sides. And he was quick to react. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Del Piero. Del Piero! It's loose now and they want to get it back. The message is clear, none shall pass. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He steps in and that's the end of that. Valverde. White looking to hit the byline here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Vieira. Van Basten stood his ground strongly.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
There's the hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Hong Kong with the corner, they're first. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. White kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi. Nice sequence of passes this. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Looking for options for movement. And Messi! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Maldini. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Messi. Haaland!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And the pass is intercepted. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 17, Federico Valverde. Number 25, Bale. Number 30,
And he's there to clear it.
Messi. Coming on the field, number 11, Schneider.
Roberto Baggio.
Number 24,
Van Basten.
Mateus.
Oh, important
Number
interception.
20, Mbappe.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
And he's managed to get free. Mbappe! It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it?
Number
Perfection.
20, Kylian Mbappe.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Chiesa. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Shot could be on. Hits one! Goal! Deep, deep into injury time!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. Great defending, strong and determined. Messi. Oh, easy pickings there.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
So Dida between the sticks for this one, widely recognised, as we all know, Jim, to be one of the great keepers from Brazil.
The big easy. For me, there was indeed a time in his career where he was considered as being one of the best, Peter, if not the very best. You don't have a career like his unless you're...
Big header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. And it's Sneijder. Oh, it's come loose. Chooses to go back. Climbs up big. And it's a goal! Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Tomiyasu. That looks a good ball through. Rummenigge, he's found a way through. Tomiyasu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Terrific header! And it's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. With a predatory goal.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
19 minutes is number 9.
Kong are now luxuriating it. Rummenigge sticks it away. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion.
Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Neymar! Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Gerrard! Defending of the desperate variety. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And now they can spring out of defence. White puts them all in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Nesta. He's in here! Neymar. Can he finish? In he goes again. Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Vieira. Oh, what a ball! And a header! And the ball's come loose here. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rummenigge is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Brilliantly cut out. Hong Kong are looking to go forward now. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Schneider. Oh, that's a key interception. Tomiyasu calmly anticipates. Gullit looking understandably energised after his goal. He has found the way through. It's a mighty effort! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Bale. Vieira. To Thuram. Messi. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Haaland. Rijkaard.
Will be 3 minutes added time.
Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. The fullback is in acres of space here. And it's Maradona. Neymar. And the shot's on here. Great chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
This possibly the last play of the half. Schmeichel can pick that up. And he can clear it away. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Hong Kong are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Hong Kong are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Maradona. Maradona going face-to-face with his great rival. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Messi. There's the shot! Really well taken goal. And the second half is off to a flyer. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Paris Saint-Germain, he's got tall. He will be livid with himself. Paris Saint-Germain upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Now it's Bale. He's through here. That's an excellent interception. Gerrard. Neymar. Tomiyasu kept his eye on it, and he's there. Schneider. Paris Saint-Germain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Rummenigge. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's shifting through the gears here. Tries to get it clear.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Up he goes! He scores! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Was 71,898.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think.
Rummenigge! No mistake! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Substitution on the field, number 11.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
25.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Mbappe. Substitution.
Oh, sweet feet. Thuram, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Chiesa. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Van Basten. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. That's a modern defender's instinct from a...
Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Hong Kong do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Shifted upfield. Bale hurtling down that right flank. Decent hit! White is there and he can get that clear. Real chance! It's there! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Gullit. Number 30,
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 7,
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, extra time looms now, but that leveller creates great impetus and they've got to fancy their...
Haaland! They've done it! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got him this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now. Paris Saint-Germain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Mbappe. That is a great pick out. Mohamed Salah concedes a free kick for that. And he has shown him a yellow card. Now it's Van Basten. Rijkaard. And it's Del Piero. Del Piero goes steaming forward.
Hong Kong certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Rummenigge. Oh, that's a fine interception. It's got in! He's put through his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make a difference.
He's had a shot! Oh, no, it's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise. Well, he's used to making headlines for all the right reasons, but he's about to get a flavour of the other end of the scale now.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Paris Saint-Germain have it back and can go again. Del Piero. Haaland, great hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So can they do it again? And the finish! And they've got rid. That's that, the end. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment. Haaland on the score sheet 3 times. Very much the man. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Del Piero! Has another go! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards. Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Real, he's got the shot away! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Chooses to go back. Now it's Del... And Del Piero! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that?
Has a go! And he's cut it out. Messi. And the counter is on. Can he latch on to this? Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Messi, he's got away. Shevchenko! Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's there to get it away. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Mateus aims beyond the defence. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, that's great hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Van Dijk makes the interception. Rijkaard. Now it's Haaland. Messi. Now it's Neymar.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Spread it left. Roberto Carlos just eases him off the ball. He has found the way through. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mateus. And it's Messi. Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. Oh, nice touch. Roberto Carlos. Terrific header. Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Thuram.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Del Piero looking understandably energised after his goal. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Great ball if he can get there. And that is as far as they're going to go. Neymar, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's the chance to counter. That's a good run he's making there. And it's Messi.
That's positional gold. The utilisation.
It's a mighty effort! That was superb goalkeeping.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there.
Hong Kong with the corner, they're first. There's the hit! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Shapes to shoot! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Costa Curta. Gerrard. We are into stoppage time. Haaland. And it's Shevchenko. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1-1. How would you review the first half?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
Hong Kong head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. And back to the goalkeeper. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That's been cut out, well played. Messi. Goes looking wide. Now it's Del Piero. Del Piero will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Played in by... Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Thuram. Maldini. Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Messi.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Messi, now it's Messi. White. He rises! Sticks it away! And the comeback is complete! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Superb timing to generate that power, threw a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
Hong Kong take the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Costa Curta.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Haaland. Haaland! Just off target.
Haaland nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 20, Mbappe. Number 30, Messi. Number 24, Mateus. Coming on the field, number 25,
Costa Curta.
Bale. Number 15,
Paris Saint-Germain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
number 17.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Costa Curta. There will be a throw-in. And it's Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Valverde does well to get it back. Bale. Now it's Gullit. Now it's Bale.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Costa Curta. But it's Thuram. Now Roberto Baggio. And that's put paid to a promising move. Bale going full steam ahead down the left flank. And here's Roberto Carlos.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Roberto Baggio. Big chance! He should have put that one away.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
Hong Kong have their third corner. It's going to be another corner, I think. Corner number 4 coming up here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Takes aim and crosses.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome. Hong Kong certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Bale. Shevchenko. Bale. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Bale. Hong Kong close now to seeing this one through to the end. He's played him through. Now it's Hullet. Now that's a fine challenge. Mateus. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Now is this the final assault? It's Baggio! And he's following up! He has done it! Dying minutes, and we're all square again! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have...
So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a brief breather, and then extra time.
Anniversary today. Substitution in progress.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Hong Kong pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Valverde. Rijkaard. Now White. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Valverde. Thuram. That's a good run down the left. Hullet. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. Thuram. Bale. Well read, nice interception. He's found a way through. Valverde. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Haaland. Bale. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's clever. That's a fabulous ball. Very nicely done. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Yeah, 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? Can he finish? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Matthäus. Good running, strong and purposeful.
This is the time you need that pace.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, facing up, and the shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
And it's Baggio. Oh, he's bustling through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bale.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Chance here to counter. White is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. White puts them all in.
Substitution on the field.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Number 6, Rijkaard. Number 5, Tomiyasu. Coming on the field, number 13.
And he was alert to it. And that's it, nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the
Okay,
area around
get
the
set.
stadium is
We
strictly
have
forbidden.
penalties.
Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
Mohamed Salah shoulders the responsibility of the first kick. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
Bale is the next to run the gauntlet. It's a tame penalty, straight at the keeper.
Oh, he never looked comfortable over that, did he?
Haaland is the man who's second in line.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Shevchenko is second man up. Terrific penalty, no keeper's getting near that.
He just did what he was asked.
Rafael Leao will take the third penalty. It's in, too smart for the keeper.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
The third man in the queue. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Hong Kong are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. No! Denied remarkably.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Schneider is the fifth volunteer. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
Oh, he saved it!
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
So both teams effectively one kick away from the precipice. Big character, big moment, big save. Can the goalkeeper come up with a moment? Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Roberto Carlos is next on this now extended list. Oh, what a save!
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Schmeichel obliged to stop this to keep them alive. Oh, he saved it!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Bale must have hoped he wouldn't have to take one.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Paris Saint-Germain at the point of no return. Saved it! And that's won it! So in the end, they just about prevailed. All the emotional torture and travails, worth it in the end.
Turn your attention to the screen for information.
What a way to
provided
finish a
by
long, hard
local
match.
police.
Those players can be really proud of their effort to have come out on top. That was far from easy.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And that gets things running.
The Dutch have a great heritage of producing some of the most talented strikers, and this one has it all.
The one and only Marco van Basten.
A scorer of outrageous goals.
Have you played against him, Jim?
No, maybe just as well.
Mbappe! Now the finish! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Van Dijk. Thuram. Roberto Baggio. Vieira. Van Basten. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Gullit. Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Nice control. White tries a cross. Hong Kong replying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Schneider. White. And here's Haaland. Now it's Mbappe! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Pressure coming in from all directions. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Roberto Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Hong Kong have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
White.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation.
And Messi! Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So what can they conjure from this one? And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi, he has found the way through. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This then to draw level. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Well, would you believe that?
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Hong Kong are looking to go forward now. And it's Gullit.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
He's fizzed it forward. And he's picked out the run. Well, that's been cut out, well played. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Neymar! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Van Dijk. Played back in. Good read, needed to be.
Hong Kong can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
He's in space and looking for options. Roberto Baggio. He's played him through. And it's Messi. Messi! They've scored! They have come roaring back!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And the counter-attack could be on for Paris Saint-Germain. He's in plenty of space here. Bit too much weight on the pass. Messi. To Schneider. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Haaland. Mbappe. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. Paris Saint-Germain kick off the second half.
Hong Kong clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he was quick to react. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice part. And Messi! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Maldini. Costa Curta. Roberto Baggio. Roberto Baggio. And here's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi hurtling down that right flank. That's a fabulous ball. Schneider. And it's Messi. And it's Gullit. Oh, and he's through the middle. He rises! And it's a goal! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Neymar! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Now it's Haaland.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, well played. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Looking tidy in possession here. Driving on and making good progress. Now it's Roberto Carlos. And the shot! Oh, taken with style! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. They want to be quick to recover this. Van Basten. Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's following up! It's loose now, and one more try! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Vieira is there, and he can pick it up. Pull it. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Neymar. Gerrard. Oh, it's come loose. He's got the shot away! Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Van Basten. Roberto Baggio. Baggio really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Messi. Oh, important interception. And that has been cleared. And here's Neymar. He's had a shot! And it's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
Neymar very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Substitution on the field, number 11.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
15.
We have got ourselves a game here.
20.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key. Paris Saint-Germain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Number 10, Mohamed Salah.
Paris Saint-Germain need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
they've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's a sharp pass. Nice ball, and he's in here. Oh, he's Vieira! Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Maradona goes on a run down the left wing. Now it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko gets flagged offside. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Costa Curta. Mateus. Cruyff. And Shevchenko! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Desperate defending required here. Terrific header! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, that's beautifully weighted. It's Van Basten! He's gone forward. Now it's Van Basten.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That looks a good ball through. He's one-on-one! Shapes to shoot! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, that's fabulous. And that is masterful defending. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Messi. I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he's there to retrieve it. Gerrard. Yeah, that looks a decent ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Maradona. Van Basten! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish. Has a shot! Oh, great save by Dida! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Taken back almost at once. Spread out to the left. Interesting ball. Tries the cut back. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Messi. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And it's Messi. He's got a side of goal! Oh, nice! Just not quite.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Maradona. Van Basten. Oh, that was vital. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Neymar. He's got the shot away! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Tomiyasu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Van Basten. It's Neymar! And he comes up trumps again. Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first. Messi goes short. Neymar! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Paris Saint-Germain go into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
And it's Messi. White. Nice interception, well timed. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. Messi! They want to be quick to recover this. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. White. Oh, that's well spotted. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And they can counter here. Rijkaard. Del Piero. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Valverde. Messi.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And the first half is done. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And we are back underway.
Hong Kong can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Just eases him off the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
That's a super give and go. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Deep cross, climbs up big! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Hong Kong really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. And it's Messi. Maradona. It's a goal kick.
Substitution on the field, number 17.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must... And Del Piero! And that is quite wonderful! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Well,
big chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they've got their lead back.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's found a way through.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Del Piero. Messi. And he's there to clear it. Rijkaard. White. Crossed in again. He's got full. Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Hong Kong perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Pinches it off him. And it's Bale. He has found the way through. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Neymar. Neymar has got himself a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Gerrard. White. And it's Messi. Messi looking to penetrate opposition. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
And he's heaved it away. Messi.
Hong Kong really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Neymar looking to add to his goal. Mateus. Haaland. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Del Piero. Roberto Carlos. Into the box. Van Basten. Just 5 minutes left. Pass. Del Piero! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 9, Erling Haaland.
Nice
Number
interception,
25,
his positioning was spot
Bale.
on.
Number 30, Messi.
Mbappe.
Coming on the field.
Hong Kong
Number
looking to
20,
pass their way through.
Mbappe.
This is actually quite a
Number
courageous
15,
move, and I'll add ambitious and
Number
adventurous
22,
too.
Zico. Number 10, Mohamed Salah.
And here's a chance.
Substitution in progress.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Little pass back. And here's Mbappe. 5 minutes to add. And now the breakaway. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Vieira. Dida. And time is up. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Hong Kong, absolutely shocking here. Shockingly poor.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
United States against Paris Saint-Germain.
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. There's the whistle, and here we go. Mateus makes the interception. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too.
He's going for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Mateus, Neymar, shot could be on. Terrific header! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he's managed to get rid. Del Piero. And it's Del Piero. Now it's Messi. Messi. And Messi! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So the game's... And he'll shoot here! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
And if you have just joined us, still just one... Messi! Oh, belter! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the... Oh, shooting chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, they're first. Oh, smashing header! He will be livid with himself.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Neymar, Maradona, Van Basten, and a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Messi deals with that comfortably. Messi has it in a wide position. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Del Piero. And here's Haaland. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Shapes to shoot! Goal! The United States! And they're back in front.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
The United States go into the lead. And he's cut it out. Gerrard. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Looking for options for movement. He's played him through. Matthäus. Van Basten. Messi. Well timed, excellent interception. Neymar. Now it's Messi. Big chance! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal. Big header! Goal! The United States! And again they hit the front. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort. Simply fantastic.
Can he put it away? Sticks it away! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that. No. Has a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Mbappe has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas.
Shapes to shoot. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Short changes him with that pass. Taken back almost at once. Mbappe. Good spot, he's seen the run.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So, third corner of the game. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Messi. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. Now it's Messi. Messi. Can he spark a counter here? And he welcomes it in. Dida gets it away. And the first half is done. The United States come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. And that's the second half started. No changes at half-time that we're aware of.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their...
Van Basten! And he's done it!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew... Mbappe! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And the keeper beats it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Messi. He is through here. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Messi getting this one clear. Neymar wins the duel this time. Great hit! They've done it! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
And that means just one thing. Oh, he's been caught napping. Haaland is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
He's in space and looking for options. Up he goes! Haaland! Couldn't squeeze it through. Van Dijk.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
60 minutes played. Oh, that's neat. He's found a way through. And he was alert to it. Mateus. Well seen. Saw that coming. At Mbappe! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Substitution for United States.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Number 7.
The United States are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Number 30. Messi.
Maradona.
Coming on the field.
Oh, played right into his path. He's shifting through the... It's Neymar! And more, and more, and more! And they are cruising away. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Paris Saint-Germain grab a 3-goal lead. Chiesa! Oh, extraordinary.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
Oh, give it away. Real chance! No mistake! And they are right back within touch! A momentary lapse exploited with glee. And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Hits one! They've got to be quick to recover this. And it's Maradona. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Van Basten. And he has been fouled there. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. And no, that was never going to make it. Chiesa. Roberto Carlos. Zico. Van Basten. And he's had it nicked away. Mohamed Salah just eases him off the ball. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Neymar, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick.
Zico really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Zico. Oh, nice touch. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. Paris Saint-Germain clearly now in lead preservation mode. Neymar. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. White has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
5 minutes added time.
Now it's Haaland. Has a go! He has done it! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist?
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
The United States give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
And now they can clear their lines. Passing is crisp and sharp. Van Dijk clears it away. That's the end. The United States did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass.
And we come to
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
United States against Paris Saint-Germain.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. Messi. Passes short and sharp. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. The United States finding their passes.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Peter, I can't recall a better leader of the line than Marco van Basten.
Yeah, a great scorer of goals and, of course, a scorer of great goals.
Yeah, and because of that, the words audacious and spectacular come to mind, and I think...
Tries a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Very nicely done. No way. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ah, that's a fine interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. White. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Neymar. Oh, good read. And it's Van Basten. And he has been fouled there. Messi. Decent hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi purring through the gears. The United States yet to have an attempt on goal. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Messi, there's no flag. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Messi is eyeing up his options in the middle.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Tomiyasu makes the interception. Now it's Van Basten. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard. And it's Del Piero. To Schneider. And it's Messi. White is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Knocks it out wide. Schneider. Paris Saint-Germain look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Neymar, passing is crisp and sharp. Schneider. 15 minutes till half-time. And it's Del Piero. Del Piero! Goal! The United States! And it's the United States who go in front. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
The United States have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. And here's Van Basten. Can he put it away? Tomiyasu tries to clear. Schneider. Now it's Haaland. Moved on forwards. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, real chance! Oh, he's been caught on it. That's another chance. This time, surely. It's a goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Paris Saint-Germain grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Half-time getting close now. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Messi. Del Piero. There's the hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Messi.
Footballing width usually identifies with...
He's had a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Gerrard put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
And here's Messi. And Messi! Delivery from Mbappe. And it's half-time here. The United States head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And that's the second half started. Oh, strongly challenged there. Araujo gets over and intercepts. Rijkaard. Schneider. Messi. Oh, what a mistake! The ball has bounced loose now. Fiddles it through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's a nicely measured pass. And that has been clubbed away.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He is through here. That is lovely. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Haaland is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Gerrard. Can he latch on to this? Neymar. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 21, Schneider. Number 7, Del Piero. Number 20,
Great
Mbappe.
defending, strong and determined.
Number 30,
Looking for the runner.
Messi. Coming on the field.
He's got away.
Number 24,
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Substitution in progress.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Cruyff. He's through here. And that is expertly dealt with. Zico will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. The United States are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
There will be a throw-in. Lovely feet.
Paris Saint-Germain merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Now it's Zico. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Did he that? Because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Looking for the run. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Bale. Now it's Shevchenko.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Bale. Mateus, and that's been intercepted. Mateus unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
There will be 1 minute
That
added
is a
time.
good Shevchenko! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Vieira calmly anticipates. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a brief breather and then extra time.
Please take this opportunity to pay a visit to our official store where memorabilia from today's match are now available.
Substitution for United States. Number 6.
So our quest to find the winner continues.
Ronald Araujo. Coming on the field.
And it's Bale.
Number 19.
Mateus.
Vieira. Number 3.
Roberto
Chiellini.
Baggio. He's going to be
Substitutions
disappointed
taking
with that.
place.
And it's Vieira. Zico. Oh, he's found some space here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Up he goes! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Corner number 2 then. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Chiellini. Bale. And Baggio. And the pass is intercepted. Zico. Good purposeful running this. Shapes to shoot! Roberto Baggio. Bale. Paris Saint-Germain do have a chance to counter here. Mateus. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Roberto Baggio. Bale. Now it's Cruyff. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now he's off and running. Now it's Bale. Pass is just off target. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And that's it for the first half of
Just a
extra
quick
time.
reminder today, please refrain from
Yeah,
barking
it is
outside
coming down
this
to those
stadium.
last 15 minutes.
Thank you
A
very much for your
truly
cooperation.
attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? It's Bale! And somehow he managed to miss it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Corner number 3 coming up. And that should get the job done. That is a brilliant interception. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, nicely intercepted. Chance here to counter. Vieira, too strong for his opponent there. Bale. Nesta spots it and intercepts. And it's Cruyff. Shevchenko. Well, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, I think this is definitely one of these areas where they've rehearsed an awful lot on the training ground.
Bale with a real chance here. Cruyff! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Rummenigge, he's through, now is he in? Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, what? Now the finish! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Mateus.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick.
Substitution for United States.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Rafael Leao gets the call to seemingly Great chance! And he can clear it away. And that is it. Time for no more.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
To the staff room immediately.
So after 2 long hours, it comes down to nerve, to technique under pressure, to penalties. So this one to set the tone. And he's found the net.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Bale is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up. 1-1.
He just did what he was asked.
Haaland will take their second.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
So, the second man in line. That's a good penalty.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Rafael Leao is the third man to step forward. Oh, the keeper could have stood still and stopped it.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Baggio will take the third penalty. 3-3. Zico is looking to do his bit. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Cruyff is the fourth man to step forward for them. Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
The margin of error is 0. Oh, it's been saved! And that's it! So it all ends in heartbreak, all the effort, all the exertion, all the exhaustion, and it counts for nothing.
Oh, this is so tough on the penalty taker as the heroes celebrate. Right now, it's a horrible experience, but they really should try and get those chins up.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.